You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Alright, Papa Thrash, what do you got? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, now I'm gonna sell him a bunch of shit. Okay. There you go. So I got something new. Yeah, ring for him.
We wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to
there's a ghost.
paradise against all the odds.
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
What happened to her?
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
Who attacked her?
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen.
I know that magisters have gone missing lately. Is she one of them?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it.
Her body hasn't been found. Does she know where it is?
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves, warm and wet.
Oh god, that's what's in the soup. She's hacking up the magisters and putting it in the soup. Who killed her?
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
So now we know it's the cook who did it. Close the door. Let's save.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
Feign interest in her cooking and claim that it smells wonderful. No. I state that I've spoken with Magister Herrick. She's most distressed by the circumstances of her death.
A ghost? Peddle your children's tales elsewhere. I have work to do. Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
I feign interest in her cooking.
Ah, the stew. It's much in demand. You should speak to Loverick if you want some.
Pipe down, will you?
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about.
Now I'm
like
gonna
this.
laugh and say I've placed plenty of danger. A kitchen doesn't hold any terrors. Why is she so keen for me to leave?
Sharp knives, boiling liquids, short tempers. Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist.
What's this? I found something. This ring. It bears the Magister's seal. And there's blood on it.
Save.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
I hold up the ring that I found, the one she took off the dead magisters.
She grabs the ring and glares at you, like a rattlesnake observing its next live meal.
You should have just kept out of this.
Offer her a chance to explain her actions.
She gives you a defiant look.
Magisters are a blight. They deserve worse than the death I gave them. I wouldn't taint the earth with their carcasses. Better that they vanish into unsuspecting stomachs.
I think I would have been fine with her killing them, not fine with her feeding them into other people. I think she's crossed a line.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this.
Cooking notes. Wait, there's something wrong with this.
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the venom she can muster.
Magister Virgil, 215 pounds, good marbling. Herrick was a 162 and 2 lean. Brant was 188 with a diseased liver. Stanley was 179 with tough meat, marinate. Next is Magister Coral, Feder, and Carver.
What would I do without you, Bruce?
Dear Lucian, be glad you don't have to witness this sudden
So-
hell.
What's the word?
I spoke with Liam.
Ah, my poor mentor. Lost to the wilds, I regret to inform you. Take it from me. Avoid the open country around here. The Voidwoken are not to be trifled with.
I laugh. He's blaming Voidwoken for a murder he committed himself.
He looks at you with his brow knitted, lips pursed, pain painted mask-like upon his face.
What a loathsome thing to say to one mourning the loss of his finest friend and mentor. Good day. We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven
Alright.
usher us to paradise.
So I'm not saving over Fort Joy. I'm going to save over this autosave 1.
You won't be the first time.
Yeah, so it aggroed everybody in the Okay, so I gotta figure out how I kill him. without aggroing the inn. Oh, I already know.
What now? I've got a kitchen and a bar to run. Bloody with you. Somebody should have taught her a little decorum.
Okay.
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the void, taken too early, all hope destroyed.
You need to combine it with like a food, a poison or something.
Conclusion of a noble blood.
A mushroom?
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw him in a hole for all. It's the great good.
I don't think you know even a smaller good if it bit you on the arse. Hey, Broody, Nova.
Pipe down, will you?
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the void.
It's gotta be in my match one. Done.
Pipe down, will you?
All hope destroyed. The path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise against all.
Okay, so let's try. Fine.
Hey, Broody, Nova.
You've got enough in front of you.
For Alexander the Innocent,
What now? I've got a kitchen and a bar to run. Bloody with you. Somebody should have taught her a little decorum.
valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early, all hope destroyed. Path thus ended, the conclusion of a noble bloodline.
They got nothing to
Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder.
Oh shit, I just gave her like 1,000 gold worth of stuff.
May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna give her 1,000 gold worth of stuff. As long as I have to keep buying new stuff, no one's getting my gold for free. Especially, or at least not a vendor that I don't gain some kind of benefit from getting her happy.
What now?
Oops.
What now? I've got a kitchen and a bar to run. Bloody with you. Somebody should have taught her a little decorum.
Okay, yeah, and then I'm gonna sell my items at the same time. Not selling the Magister's ring. Okay, go back in. I'm gonna combine it with a poison potion.
Most divine. We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven
Combine.
usher us to paradise against
Meaty
all
stew that's
the
poisoned. Let's save. and see what this does.
So, what's the word?
Any interest in the house stew?
Certainly.
Offer him the house
Last
stew.
take another bowl? Normally I'd decline, but I do hope to learn something interesting from the cuisine in this place. The cook's reputation really does precede her. And it does smell terribly good, doesn't it?
He dips a spoon into the bowl and lifts it to his lips, anticipation apparent on his face. His eyes go wide and his brows furrow, then fall slack. He smiles.
Delicious. Not to mention illuminating. Thank you.
Take my leave. Wait, so he ate the poison one?
We wait, we wonder and
So,
wonder.
I believe we've already said everything there is to say on...
Usher us to
Huh.
paradise against all the odds.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that's
I drank it down in one large gulp. It's not likely to have much effect on my undead innards.
The drink has barely any effect on you, bar a coldness in your ribcage and a wetness in your seat.
nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar light.
Bottoms up.
With an undead reaction, as the drink is likely to have about the same amount of effect as the first, I gulp it down.
Cheers to you, me, and
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another.
My face feels numb as usual, but my teeth tingle, and I find myself worrying about what the alcohol is doing to my insides. Feeling bold, I take a third glass and knock it back in one.
Ah, down the old ouch. Oh, reckon that was. Reckon a one too many.
Got a right to live, don't I? The title most divine. We wait, we wonder and wonder.
What's the word?
Okay, we'll leave that for right now.
The Magister's jaw is tightly clenched as he stares out of the window. He senses you.
What?
I know who's responsible for the disappearance of his comrades.
Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me.
The tavern cook. I tell him that the tavern cook was the culprit, forced to kill her when I confronted her.
What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Whoa, why did Higba have that contraband then?
I shrug and say I don't know. He didn't seem to be involved in the disappearances, though.
Then he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
Inform him that I found a bloody ring hidden in the tavern kitchen bearing the Magister's seal.
The Magister snatches the ring from your palm and stares at it.
This is a conduct award. I presented it to Magister Harrick myself. She was the second one to be taken. The cook's been reported dead. I thought she was another victim, but if she had this, she must have been the culprit. There's no other explanation.
He shudders in disgust.
And to think she was so near to us, to me, all this time. It seems I owe you my thanks. And a reward.
He holds out a pouch of gold. You try to take it, but he doesn't yet relinquish his grasp. With his free hand, he wags a finger in your face.
Keep this ugliness to yourself. I wouldn't want it thought that we Magisters can't solve our own problems without throwing gold about.
He lets go of the pouch and turns away.
Bellwether, I need those reports,
Course,
damn it.
Right away.
Nothing terribly interesting. So we're gonna go back. Oh, wait. We're gonna save first on this autosave. And we're gonna load back in and see if she gives me anything. And if not, then I think I'll turn in the quest to her anyways, just because I'm perfectly fine with Magisters, you know, ending up in the grave. We're not exactly friends at the moment.
Please, I must insist.
Ring.
We should have just kept out of this.
Magisters reward me.
Alright.
As she reaches underneath a table.
Or not. Okay, so she betrays me either way. That's interesting. And I didn't load the right save. I'm thinking I just go turn in the ring. Let her get caught anyways. It's for quest completion.
Bellwether, I need those reports,
Course,
damn it.
Right away.
The Magister's jaw.
What? Well, do you know anything?
The Magister snaps.
This,
He shudders.
Bellwether, get over to the Black Bull Tavern and question that. And you, if I find this is some...
The cook piles a bundle of what appears.
How dare I can see them, Elf? I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder.
You shouldn't have seen that. Now I have to make sure that you stay silent.
So I do end up getting attacked regardless.
Cooking notes? Wait, there's something wrong with this.
You've got enough in front of you.
What would I do without you, Fruit?
You've got enough in
The
front of you.
spirit of Wyvern.
I've sent Magister Barwin to look into your tale, stranger. She hasn't reported back yet, but if she finds out you're lying, there'll be hell to pay. Understand?
I say that the cook killed the magister that he sent. I had no choice but to kill her myself.
You're certain it was her? I won't allow for any doubt. I won't let my reputation be tarnished by a task left unfinished.
I scrawl and respond his reputation is safe, but the same can't be said for those who died.
Death is a constant risk for all who serve with the Magisters. I won't apologize for doing my duty. Now, this sordid business is ended. Here.
He hands you a pouch.
Oh, the rewards are different this time.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers.
Everything's falling into place. All I need to do is watch.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers.
I'll yield to none.
Let's see what this is. Identify. Nah, nothing interesting. There's supposed to be something here on the second level. Some sort of... Oh, there it is. Right. Let's see if I can stealth kill him.
You won't be the first, though.
Wasn't even close. Wonder if there's a way I could somehow empty out the tavern. Or maybe it'll just be the last thing I do.
Oh, please, Lucian, spare me! Keeping it together, Bree.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
You're safe from
Bishop
them.
Alexander was
Never forget.
slain by singers. Culprit still at large.
He's got more gold.
among friends. Never forget it. Keeping it together, Bree. You're safe among friends. You look strange. And we already got more of that than we need around here.
Alright. So I'll leave Gavin for right now. I don't know what I can do to get rid of him.
Bishop Alexander was slain by singers. Culprits still at large.
We're gonna head towards the excavation site.
Get that sorcerer!
Oh, I forgot we got the thing to be able to go downstairs.
A perfect fit.
Ooh.
The rat's spirit shakes its head vigorously.
Pretty colours. So nice. Until that ugly dwarf dropped an urn on my head.
Alright, so this is an interesting puzzle. I need to get 3 fire here. Yeah. Okay, so you need to put a pot here. Yep, there we go. That makes that grass. This needs to be fire, which means I need to throw one here? No, here. There we go. What's that? Yeah, throw this. Here. Bingo. Okay, I can link everybody back up again. Let's save.
Be wary. The urns will shatter. The bones will rise.
The glowing corpse looks to you. The erratic rising and falling of its sternum is accompanied by melodramatic gurgles.
Come to me.
What do the 4 buttons do? Also, you're undead. That doesn't actually give me a lot of confidence to just walk towards you.
The creature murmurs a quiet poem. You recognize the language. It is that of the eternal race.
Repeat the creature's prayer. Liberty cannot be offered one without being offered the many.
Its head leisurely rolls towards you in response, its glowing eyes revealing surprise at your knowledge of the tongue.
Freedom! A single touch of the second from left. My freedom and theirs.
The creature is quiet once more, save its constant wheeze.
Masterwork rune, huh? Manage runes, extract, insert. And voila, even more damage. Alright, so.
Good find.
Found an acid-stained key. Save again. I found a random staff for breaking that. Oh no, it's a mace. Identify. Weak. Right. Again, one last time, sorry. Never remember. Let's find out what pushing the left button does.
Free at last. I will take what I am owed. I will be.
Alright. Kinda wish I...
Goddess minions, leave me be, parasites.
take stock of where everything is. Okay, move up here. Bull rush over to. Oh no. Tentacle smack this guy. Buff. Enter. We are going to teleport. Up here. Path interrupted, so we are going to make our wolf buddy. He's gonna punch the skeleton. As for us, we're gonna head over here. We're gonna punch this guy with the shield. We're apparently gonna one-shot that guy with the shield. I got nothing. Gonna head back over here and deal with this one. Excuse me. The skeleton made another skeleton. They're multiplying. Oh no, not poison. Whatever will I do on my undead character? Wow.
Freedom! About time too. I can't tell you how long Mordus has been draining me. I'm absolutely famished for sauce and sinew.
The creature harumphs.
You freed a master of the magical arts. For that, I'll leave your bones intact. For demolishing Mordus's minions, I'll give you a skill book of your choice. Choose your subject.
Ask if he can teach me source skills.
I offer you life and learning, and you're still begging for more? You're wasting my time. Here, just take a book. Its wisdom might do you some good.
What did he give me?
Speaking of which, allow me to share some wisdom of my own.
The undead creature bears 2 rows of broken, cratered teeth.
Stay out of my way. Curse you, Mordus, and curse your blasted machine.
What just happened? Okay. Well, hopefully nothing bad happens because... Oh, wow.
The spirit looks at its own corpse, then at you. Its horrified eyes plead with you for answers.
I reach out to comfort the spirit.
All goes black the moment your hand reaches the ghostly Magister. You see nothing, hear nothing, for your senses are overwhelmed by the pain of razors slicing through your flesh. One chunk of meat after another is ripped from you until there's only organ and entrail remaining. Yet you still feel tooth and claw as they skate across your bones, and the pain is released. You touch your arms, your belly, your head, relieved that you are still intact. Once Magister, now lost soul. He swivels his head, getting his bearings. He sees you and moves to speak, but no sound emerges.
I muster the source within me to commune with the spirit.
The stench of the Magister's corpse dissipates. It's replaced with another scent, equally noxious, breath. The stink fills you, then pauses, then fills you again. Then the roar comes. Your skull rattles as the mouth of this breath creature engulfs your face. The foul odor is pushed from your lungs by a torrent of blood, then replaced by a gust of fresh air. You take a cleansing breath and look to the unnerved spirit. He points his forefinger at his chest, then back at you. The spirit traces runes in the air. You recognize the gesture. It's the same one you perform when gifting others with your blessing.
Return the gesture and bless the spirit.
Your blessing leaves you as a stream and returns to you as a river. You see through the woman's eyes. You feel the discomfort of a source collar as you tug at it. Then, a clatter and a shriek. A winged Voidwoken has grasped you in its talons. It takes you to the air as you flail impotently.
Relax my body. I need my strength for whatever comes next.
The Voidwoken continues its journey for hours, perhaps days. You watch as familiar land and sea pass under you until the creature slows. The talons open, first air and wind, then a thud. Blackness. Light. You peer through the fog to see two dwarves, eyes as black as coals. They are dragging you through grass and stone. Perfect bait. The master will be pleased, drones one of them. The blessing fades. The spirit's hands are stilled. She looks to the sky, searching, then lowers her head and flashes the tiniest of smiles.
No, this ain't right. I was on duty in the cave. I was on patrol and I was alive. This ain't right.
What quest is this? The Burning Prophet.
Here lies Patrick, prophet. He perished in this place, predicting the downfall of Brachus Rex.
The statue stands before you in silence. It reaches to the heavens, as if praying for release from its chains.